Welcome back to Warpaint TV Wednesday, July 13th, 2010. Once again, I'm here with Chiefs Insider Nick Athen. I'm Shane Williams. Nick, we're 2 weeks, just 2 weeks ready for training camp. Here in Kansas City, we're about an hour and 10 minutes away from St. Joe. Training camp will take place. Outside, it's 95 degrees, 110 degree heat index. Summer's here. Training camp's right upon us. Do you think Todd Haley will show the Chiefs any compassion in training camp with the heat if it's this hot in 2 weeks?
Well, I don't know. Last year was pretty weird here in Kansas City. I think in August there was like no 90-degree day, and up in River Falls I know they had several of them. So no, I don't think there's going to be any rest for the wicked and the weary up there. I think Todd Haley has got a lot to prove. Second-year guy. He's got a great coaching staff all of a sudden. He's got the support of the organization for at least another year. I don't think he's going to let the throttle up on these guys. But again, Romeo Crennel and Charlie Weiss are going to be having the throttle pretty tight anyway. So really, Haley's job, and we've talked about this, is to kind of oversee. But, I'm really looking forward to the hour drive versus the 7-hour drive to River Falls at 100 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour, as Herm Edwards used to say. But I think, it's great that it's going to be back here. They've got some great events planned, family fun night, autograph sessions. They're going to have a couple of night scrimmages, night practices, which will be good for the fans who can come up after work. So I think it's going to be a great atmosphere. I know the city of St. Joe is geared up and ready, and we're going to have our full crew up there covering training camp. So I'm looking forward to getting back to the basics.
Excellent, excellent. Talk about the new magazine this week coming out. Matt Castle's on the cover. It's talking about the emergence of Matt Castle, how he's going to take charge with his team going into his second season. He wants to improve, and as you mentioned, he has a great offensive coordinator. Charlie Weiss is offensive coordinator now. It's no secret, every time in training camp, Brody Croyle always looks better than Matt Castle. He's got the arm. He can throw the 30-yard outs. He's solid. Do you think that'll be much of an issue, or just talk about this month's issue of Warpaint?
Well, we put him on the cover because I personally think the entire 2010 season hinges on Matt Castle's right arm and his ability to adapt to the new offense, to have some new weapons. Jamal Charles is going to be the starter. You got Thomas Jones as running backs. Great 1-2. Young guy, veteran combination, wide receivers. You're adding Dexter McCluster in the mix. They've got a litany of potential other guys who could step up, but I think they're solid with Dwayne Bowe, and I think he's going to have to prove himself. But Matt Castle, this is it. He basically signed a 2-year contract. All his money is guaranteed for the first 2 years. This is their opportunity to say, okay, he's either the guy for the future or he's not. And we've talked about this all offseason. A lot of trade rumors, a lot of speculative rumors about Brady Quinn and Jimmy Clausen and a host of other potential quarterbacks coming in. Even we speculate Jamarcus Russell may be an option to come into Kansas City as a third stringer. But they got this Tyler Palko kid who I've never heard of. No disrespect to him. But, he's the third string quarterback. Brody's number 2. But Matt Castle has to show the fans, he's got to show his teammates that he's going to be the leader. Can he make the plays? Can he make the 30-yard outs? Can he make the good reads on third down? I mean, in New England, when he was successful, he spread the ball out. And granted, his options in New England were much better than they are in Kansas City, but that offensive line wasn't any better in New England than it was in Kansas City. I mean, he got just as pummeled 2 years ago as he did last year in Kansas City, so obviously that's a key. But if he has the ability to read the defenses, to make better decisions, to check off 1 and throw to 2, or to check off 1 and 2 and go to 3, or to decoy at 2 and throw to 1, I mean, all those options are available. The Charlie Weiss offense is all based on a singular purpose. If this is the play, but if that play doesn't work, what's contingency A, B, and C? And I think if Matt Castle can deliver, I think this is a make-or-break year for him. I think if we're going to see him in 2011, it's all being based on this. They've given him the support. They've given him a better offensive line, much better coaching, better weapons potentially. They're going to be, I think, better defensively. They're going to be better special teams, certainly. So he's going to have better field position to start with. So all those things are going to factor in. But he's our cover boy. It's kind of been a jinx on our cover boy. We had Larry Johnson on it a year ago at the same time, and he's gone. So hopefully Matt Castle doesn't follow that trend.
Well, let's hope not. What do you want to see as soon as we get up there? Warpaint Illustrated will be up in St. Joe covering it all. Stick with here at Warpaint Illustrated. What do you want to see the first few days from the defense coming up there? Do you feel that they need to Barry needs to come in from day one, or do you think if he misses a couple days, that'll hurt him more than it'll hurt the Chiefs?
I want to see Eric Berry signed, sealed, and delivered a couple of days before training camp, which I anticipate happening. I don't think this is going to be a holdout. The only issue with him and his contract is going to be he's a safety, and safeties generally don't get the 29 to 32 million that they're going to get as a guarantee with that 5th slot. Now, Tyson Jackson got it a year ago at the 3. I think he got 31 million guaranteed. I think he's going to be looking for 32, 33. I don't think the Chiefs are going to pay him that much. I think he's probably worth more, 27, 28 million, even though it's less than what the 5th spot got a year ago. I think for Mark Sanchez, obviously quarterback's a different situation. For his position, I think that's fair money. But I anticipate for the first time in a long time that all the draft picks will be signed prior to the start of training camp.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here from Chiefs Insider Nick Athen. For Shane Williams and the entire staff at WarpaintIllustrated.com, we'll see you in St. Joe.